Hi guys, what's up? Now today in this video I wanted to give you motivational study plan. The reason why I wanted to create this study plan is because there are two keys of achieving fluency in English. There are two keys of speaking English fluently and learning and becoming fluent in English. One of them is learn English with the right method. Learn English with the right method is very crucial for becoming fluent in your target language, in this case in English. And the second thing is consistency. If you're practicing with the right method, but you're not being consistent, you will fail to learn English. If you're consistent, if you're disciplined, if you're practicing every single day, but you're practicing with the wrong method, again, you will fail to learn English. But when you combine the right methods, in my case, learn English with the scripts of movies and TV shows and YouTube videos, when you combine the script method, learn English like an actor, this method, with consistency, you will 100% make progress, okay?
Rachel? Oh God, Monica, hi, thank God. I just went to your building and you weren't there, and then this guy with a big hammer said that you might be here, and you are.
Can I get you some coffee?
And I went to your building and this guy with the hammer said that you might be here and you are. Can I get you some coffee? I went to your building and this guy with the hammer said that you might be here and you are. Or, can I get you some coffee? If you watch my videos, if you know me, you know that I already created 2 study plans on this channel. One of them is 6-month English study plan. So this is the first study plan that I gave you on this channel. If you're not a quite beginner level, if your level is not 0, then you can go with this method. And the second method I gave you is, this method is for those of you who are quite beginner. If you're a true beginner, if you're starting to learn English from scratch, you can go with this method. And lastly, I wanted to create a study plan for those of you who are struggling with consistency.
Okay, everybody relax. This is not even a date. It's just 2 people going out to dinner and not having sex.
Sounds like a date to me.
Okay, everybody relax. This is not even a date. Okay, everybody relax. This is not even a date. It's just 2 people going out to dinner and not having sex. Sounds like a date to me. It's just 2 people going out to dinner and not having sex. Sounds like a date to me. You never read the lines. You act like an actor. You just try to repeat the lines without looking at the scripts. You don't try to memorize the lines. You just try to repeat the line correctly. And if you're able to repeat the lines correctly a few times, you can directly move on to the next line. While you're practicing, you never use your PC, you never use your phone. You're just practicing with your scripts, okay? You must watch the show before you actively start to practice English with scripts, okay? And while repeating the lines, you try to remember the scenes and the story from the show. In your head, you try to picture the character, their attitudes, the way they speak, and the way they deliver the lines. Now, you know that I learn English with the scripts of TV shows. Like an actor, I get the scripts of TV shows like Friends or other TV shows or YouTube videos, and I learn and I act with those scripts. I learn English by acting with those scripts. I'm not going to explain for those of you who are new to my channel like how I get those scripts. You can directly DM me on Instagram and I can directly send you the sources and necessarily information about this about the scripts, like how to get your scripts. Now the biggest advantage of this script is these study materials is there are always these minutes, right? You can always see the minutes right above the lines. That will give you a good chance to create your English study plan. What you're gonna do is, obviously every single Friends episodes are like 20-21 minutes long. So today, let's assume that today is Monday. You will start from the minute 0. You will work until the minute 3. Like you will work on like the 3 minutes of the episode today. And as you can see guys, in only like 3 minutes of the episode, you will have to go over and repeat 40 lines. So this is the first day, right? Today you will work on only like the 3 minutes of the episode for like 2 hours and 40 minutes or 3 hours a day. The second day, tomorrow, the Tuesday, you will start from the minute 0 again. But this time you will stop at the minute 5. When you work on like the 5 minutes of the episode, you will see that there will be almost like 70 lines. On the second day, you will have to repeat 70 lines, okay? And the third day, Wednesday, you start from the minute 5 and you stop at the minute 8. You work on the only 3 minutes of the episode. And Thursday, you start from the minute 5 and you stop at the minute 10. This is the study plan that you will follow for a week. After you finish the episode in like 7 days, okay, you will start to work on the episode one more time. You will not move on to the second episode. You will work on the same episode again one more time. But this time, instead of working like every single day 3 minutes of the episode, you will work on like the 5 minutes of the episode every single day. You will complete this episode in 4 days. So technically, you will work on like the only one episode of Friends for like 12 days. Okay, this is what you're gonna do. For the first 10 episodes of Friends, you will follow this exact study plan. Once you get to that episode 10, instead of working like the 3 minutes of the episode every single day, you will start to work on the 5 minutes of the episode every single day. So that means after episode 10, you will start to finish the episodes in like 4 days. So you completed the episode in 4 days. But you're not going to move on to the next episode. You will work on the same episode one more time again. Technically, you work on like the same episodes twice in a week. You will work on the same episode for 8 days, not 12 days, guys. This time 8 days. And you will work on the same episode twice. Between episode 10 and episode 15, this is a study plan that you will follow. You will implement to your life. Now, after practicing with the first 15 episodes of Friends like this, you will go back to the beginning, like to the very first episode, and you will work on those 15 episodes one more time. But every single day, you will work on like the 5 minutes of the episode, so every 4 days, you will finish one episode. Approximately every single week, you will finish 2 episodes every single week. Basically, technically, in 2 months, you'll be finishing those 15 episodes. So you will be working on those 15 episodes one more time. Okay, the reason why I want to give you this study plan, and I find this study plan very motivational for you to keep practicing, is because there are 2 reasons for that. The first reason is when you work on like the first day on minute 0 and minute 3, and then when you work on the second day between minute 0 and minute 5, you'll be going over the same lines one more time for the second time. Now, I want you to understand something very clearly. On your first day, when you start to practice English with the script of TV shows or whatever script you're using for learning English, you will struggle with repeating the lines so bad. Like, it's not gonna be so easy for you to repeat those lines. But when you go over those lines, when you repeat those lines for the first time, you will struggle. But the thing is, on the second day, when you go over those same lines that you practiced last day, you will see that you say those lines with less struggle. You will say a little bit difference compared to your first day. You struggle less compared to your first day. And the next week, you know that repetition is the key. You will work on the same episode one more time from the very beginning. You will start from the minute 0, and every single day you will work on the 5 minutes of the episode. You will complete the same episode one more time in 4 days, right? So the next week, you will see that you repeat those lines with less struggle and way more easily compared to the first week. So that will make you feel good about yourself, about your English learning journey. And that will make you feel less insecure about your progress. You will want to see that you're making progress. You will want to see that you start to speak English slowly but surely. At least implementing this study plan to your life will motivate you.
Oh God, Monica, hi, thank God. I just went to your building and you weren't there, and then this guy with a big hammer said that you might be here, and you are.
For instance, oh God, Monica, thank God, I went to your building and this guy with hammer said that you might be here and you are. Oh God, Monica, I went to your building and this guy with the hammer said that you might be here and you are. For the first time, when you attempt to repeat this line without looking at the scripts, chances are you're not going to be able to say this line easily. Like, it's going to take you a few takes, a few tries, a few attempts to repeat this line without looking at the script successfully. And the second day, it's not going to take you like 5 attempts to repeat this line successfully. Maybe you will be able to say this line successfully, easily, with like 2 attempts, 2 tries, And on the next week, maybe it's going to take you 1 try to repeat this line without looking at the script. As time goes on, as you keep practicing again and again, it's going to be so much easier. So this will make you feel good about yourself, about your English learning process, and this will kind of like reduce your insecurity. You will start to doubt yourself less and less over time, but still there might be times where you will get this feeling like you want to give up. That's inevitable. So no matter what you do, you just need to keep going. This is the first thing. The second thing, that when you first start to learn English for the first time, chances are you will come across a bunch of words that you have never seen before. When I was a true beginner, on the first episode of Friends, I had come across 220, oh my god, 200, almost about like 200 words. So as I would like to remind you time and time again, I was a true beginner, so it was so natural for me to not know 200 words in only one single episode of Friends. But chances are you will come across maybe 50 words or 100 words that you have never seen before. I don't know, it depends on your level. But the thing is, our brain is not capable of processing every single new information in one single day. Okay, never forget that. We're not a genius, we're not extremely talented, we're just a normal human being, and our brain is not capable of processing tons of words, tons of lines, tons of new information in one single day. It's gonna take your brain to process every single information properly. For instance, let's say you work on like the minute 0 and minute 3 today, okay? In like the first 3 minutes, for instance, and in only 3 minutes at a time, I had come across 40 words that I had never seen before. In your case, that might be 20 words or 10 words, I don't know. Okay, on your first day, you only work on like the 3 minutes of the episode, right? And as I keep repeating those lines, as I keep practicing on only like the 3 minutes of the episode, I also learn 40 new words. But on my first day, my brain is not going to be able to learn those 40 words all at once. For instance, maybe I will be able to learn only 15 words or 20 words. My brain will forget half of the words that I learned from this 3 minutes of the episode, okay? But on the second day, when you work on like between minute 0 and minute 5, in these 5 minutes, you will be going over those same words one more time. On your second attempt, your brain will have a chance to focus on the words that didn't focus on the first day. And the second week and the next week, when you work on the same episodes, when you work on the same part one more time, your brain will be processing the same information, same words one more time, and that will help you to remember those words in the long term. So this is why repetition is one of the most important key of learning a language with the script.